Hi, welcome to another episode of The Breakdown. I am Coach Marcus, coach of high intensity basketball in Las Vegas. If you'd like to have more information about my program, please log on to our website, which is highintensitysportslv.com. It'll be in the description. Thank you guys for everybody for watching my videos. If you would like to leave a comment, please make sure it's constructive, not like Coach, you suck. This video comes from November the 2nd, so this was last weekend as of taping. Today is Election Day. Happy Election Day to everybody. And let's get into it. I have my 16U team against Havoc in Las Vegas. Havoc is one of the premier programs in Vegas, so it was a good test for my boys. Let's see where we went good. Let's see where we went wrong, and let's go out here and tell the truth, because that's what film does, tell the truth. All right, as we open up here, the filming starts about 7 minutes and a half, so we're 30 seconds in. We're in our we're supposed to be in 1-3-1, but we're soon to be in man, and I didn't call for it. We got to be straight up right there, guards and bigs, because eventually that adds up. And as you can see, it takes its toll on us in this game. We have to be straight up, hands up. This game really came down to free throws, execution, beating the press. Uh, and I think, yeah, first half, I think we played pretty well, but we could definitely played much better. That was a good box out right there by Makai, but somebody else didn't do their job. That was a good ball movement by them. Good board. Circle. Good. So now they're in like a. There we go. That was beautiful how it was like a 1-3-1 half court trap. As we were going over it, we have to have. I'm going to pause it real quick. We have to have our big, which is Jalen. He needs to be right here. So when Ramon brings it up right here through the door, our terminology, through the door, Jalen has to be right here. And then I need Diego right here or Makai right here. And Ramon has to do a good job of have lying eyes. What I mean by lying eyes is we have to look one way, pass it the other way, because that's what they're looking at. And then one more person down here just to keep this last person honest. That's primarily where we want. Do we get that some possessions, as you'll see this video? No. But that's what we're looking for when we beat that. It's pretty easy to beat once you get the ball into the middle, because then Ramon is just able to cut through that. And we can get great shots by beating this early. Its zone is not too clever, but we just have to play smart. And as we go through, you're gonna see. It wasn't all doom and gloom this day. My 14U ended up winning. My other 14U with 5 players played into overtime. Um, my 10U rec played into overtime, so it was pretty good. Smoke layup right there. Makai has to make those, especially he's wide open. Going through 2 double teams. All right, so I'm gonna pencil in how many times we go through a double team. I'm gonna make this a charting thing because that's not good. We can't dribble through double teams. So that's one dribble through double team. And it led to a turnover. Almost. That's a nice shot, Trenton, but we got to get that pass. And he also just follow through, be confident. We got to get back to our spot. That's a good defense right there, straight up and down. That's beautiful. Good outlet. And there you go. Got the foul. That's a great outlet pass. There's so many things that we do right in this game, and there's just so many things that we do wrong. And it's if we're able to put it all together with this group, it's especially when playoffs come around, it's gonna be nice. But we just have to put it all together and knock down our free throws, which is so crucial. I can tell you how many free throws we miss. I'm gonna mark that down. So double teams, free throws. One. It's a bad foul. And Trenton gets into foul trouble in this game. That's a really, really bad foul. Like you cannot go after the ball when you're not in already position, and that's where we're at right now. And then wide open three off of a thing. We're lucky we missed that. That's horrible outlet pass turnover. And let's count the turnovers too. Uh, this should be a trap. I'm calling for a trap. Nobody's came to trap. It's another bad outlet pass, and that led to another turnover. That's the outlet. We know. Okay, I'm pausing it for a second here. It is specifically in our philosophies that we do not throw outlet passes that are like that. We don't throw baseball passes down the court. We don't throw football passes down the court. We give it to the guard. We make a crisp pass down the court with two hands if it's there. If it's not there, it's cool. That's another turnover. It's a horrible pass. That is not what we do. This will be ball pressure. Ball pressure. 1-3-1. So let's pause for effect here and let's go through this because I have to break this down. Is this the breakdown? Let me see here. Bam. Okay. Me 10 second. Actually, let's flash back 10 seconds here when the ball's up. So already right here, we should have ball pressure at the white line, the volleyball line. So right when the ball handler is dribbling up, boom. Not this is going to be a frustrating video because it just ties into everything that I talk about of just playing smart, playing to stuff that we practice. When you're up top, what is the thing that I harp on the most? Ball pressure. Ball pressure should be applied already right here. You don't want them dribbling up the court comfortably, right? Diego, which is he's playing on the outside, he should already just be in front right here. And I should have Makai on the other side over there. All right, let's see how it plays out. Demanding ball pressure. Look at me. Look at me. I'm demanding ball pressure. Demanding ball pressure. It's just, and then no double right there. No double. It's just, and he's not even supposed to go out there. It's supposed to be Jalen. Oh, but you got to get the rebound. Weak side rebounding. Got cute with the pass. Another turnover. That's three. Double. There should be a double right there, but no. Like nobody's getting back to their spots on the reset or positioning for rebounding. This is frustrating. Look at this. I got to factor this in. Let me go back 10 seconds and pause. So we're in scramble right now, right? If if you're gonna play up, so like I get there's a man right here, there's a man right here, there's a man right here. Jalen's over there. So right as soon as this ball pops up, we need a reset. Jalen needs to move back over. Let me get my fancy pencil. Jalen, move back over to your spot. We have to reset fast. Ramon, move back over to your spot. And if you want Makai to play up top, that's cool. You should be up here now. You should be up here now. So it should be tag, tag. Jason, scoot back over. No one's in the middle right now. Tag. Diego, look at his hands. Down at Look at his hands. Down here at the bottom, you should be also moving up. It's just about quick rotations, guys. Quick rotating, smart rotating when we're in the zone. This right here is it's the little things that why you lose games, and this is why this stuff adds up. Eventually, it's like pouring a cup of water. If this is like a small little sip of water, like I've got my fingers right here, a little sip of water, right? Eventually, you're gonna fill your whole cup up until you overflow. And that's what happens in this game. We get the overflow because we do a lot of this stuff that just makes zero sense. So let's see how it plays out. So we get the swing, nobody over there, no closeout, no box out, especially against good rebounders. Strong, powerful rebounders, you have to box out. Everybody knows how to box out. No circle. Okay. We worked on this in the press. So let's back up one more time. I'm getting elaborate here on this breakdown. This is gonna be an elaborate breakdown. All right. So let's get back to the inbounding situation. So here we go. So we got Jalen the correct inbounder. Remote. Look where we're starting. We have to start at the free throw line. You don't start right there. And we circle around. We get the ball on the move. This is extremely frustrating. And look, look at both my guards starting. Not at the free throw line. They have to start the free throw line, not the box. We're setting up for failure right there with beating the zone. We know where we have to start, and it's definitely not right here. So let's go. And good passing. This is good passing right here, though. Good passing. One more. Nope. That should be better. That's ill advised. I love his 3-point shooting, but that shot's ill advised. Like, we can get that shot at any moment of the game. Let's get that shot off of a ball reversal, off of a pass. We don't throw shots up like that. I consider that a turnover. That's a turnover. That's a turnover. I'm gonna call that a turnover because it was just a horrible shot. And we got the first one on the floor. It's another foul. Luckily, it wasn't fouling shooters. Oh, you call it travel. Okay. Here we go. I love my cameraman. Juan is great. Coach Juan is amazing. Shout out to Coach Juan for putting these videos together, and they look great. He does a great job, great work. I always gotta shout him out. So look, not the man, but the ball. That's We're going over this again. We have to. We are gonna have to on Wednesday. Tomorrow, which is tomorrow. Okay. Once again, 1-3-1, going over in the film. The ball is the most important thing. Up, over, double, where you need to be. So then he'll slide up and play that first pass. Slide over, play this first pass. Leave this man who's over here wide open. Okay? Let's see how it plays out. Where are you at? There it is. Now we need another help. And not going straight up. And you hear me, you hear me in the background just yelling, straight up, straight up. I'm going crazy because like it's the little things. It's another sip. You're getting him at the free throw line because we're fouling shooters, and he already has like a few fouls already. It's brutal. So now I'm going to my bench and like I'm trying to give my bench players more playing time, but they're not used to the speed of this game, and so like I have to play them in spurts. Um, at the same time, though, I need them to keep working with me. So then they are used to this. This is their first season. Gotta get rebounds. We can't just stare and look. There's another baseball pass over. Luckily for us, it worked. Smoke layup. Smoke layup. That's another sip in the cup. Another sip in the cup. Gotta have some ball pressure there. I'm hoot and holler for it, man. Juan tried to help me out with the lock in. I appreciate that because he does definitely needs a lock in because that was just there you go. Kavari go with the ball pressure. Good, good stick out. Good Makai. That was really needed where you be. That's good defense right there. So Kavari comes in and gives me a good minute right there of good play right there. Shout out to Kavari. He's working his butt off. He just needs to learn the game as a whole. The more he's out there with us, the better he'll be. I really appreciate his hard work. Now I'm gonna emphasize. I went over here to talk to the refs. I have there you go. Look, Coach Troy is doing a wonderful job of saying the first pass. Uh, yeah, I got three passes and I have one bad shot, which is a turnover. We have four turnovers right now in the first quarter. Preaching togetherness, preaching working together, preaching working together. Overall, that quarter wasn't bad, but just we shot ourselves in the foot that whole quarter. Nothing they did and that scene was them. I think it was a lot of us, and I have a lot of respect for this team. Kavari being weak for the ball. See, that's him not having the experience and just wilting under the pressure that leads to a travel. The guy like you said, that's five turnovers right there. And get out of the sides, get out of the sides. Good and one. Jason played pretty well today. This day. He had a really good game. He's another guy that got into foul trouble. Um, but overall, he did well. Got to hit our free throws. That's another missed free throw. And so like I'm calling for ball pressure right here. So I'm just hoping that because the ball pressure is what's crucial about the 1-3-1. I just it's the most important part. If we get the ball pressure, it speeds them up into a trap. And I think that's what I'm trying to get at with the team is that the more we ball pressure, like right now it should be ball pressure. It's not backing up, ball pressure. Speed teams up with high ball pressure. That was off of them, but I don't know. I think that was wrong. Anyways, can't leave shooters. But everybody was really needy except for Jason. See, they bailed on him. They bailed on him. I'm gonna go back. Look at this. This is why I'm talking about the term bailing out on your teammates. When we're beating the press, I need to have all of my guards with the ball handler. It's just so simple. And then the person that's supposed to be in the middle, which is Jalen, needs to stay middle. So let's press play here and then watch this. Okay. So look, as we get into it, he gets right here. So the best medicine right now would have been to give the ball back to Jason because he's the only one here, and then have somebody. Where's my fancy pointer? From this side over here needs to come up over this side, and then I need Jalen in the middle over here, and then an outlet. There wasn't even an outlet on Diego's side, so it was just all bad. It was just all bad, and this is going to be another turnover, because we bailed out on our ball handlers. Where is everybody at? Where is your spot at? Go to your spot. Go to your spot. Here we go. Hey, get faster at this. There it is. And then also not in the middle, which is not in the middle also. Catch the ball in the middle, or give it back to the middle, and they'll give it back to you. Now we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 4-on-1 fast break. I'm going to mark that down as their turnover. That's number 6, by the way. Let's get this playing. It's like a 5-on-1. Jeez, 5-on-2. Well, no, 5-on-1. I mean, Jalen came late. Okay. Nope. Makai, don't bail. I got to call timeout. I got to call timeout because people aren't where they need to be. So now I'm drawing it up. We worked on this practice on Wednesday before this game. Okay? December 30th. Excuse me. October 30th. We worked on this. Okay. It's my drawing up the press again after we worked on this all Wednesday. It's just the IQ portion. It's just forgetting where we're supposed to be and just wanted to do your own thing. I don't know if it's rogue. I'm gonna say that too. I don't know if it's going rogue or if it's just they get lost in the moment so bad that they don't know, or I'm not beating it enough into them. Like this, what did I just say? I said, and then give me 2 seconds. 'Cause we're out of a timeout. I just said you don't need to dribble through this. You pass it up and you work your way through. Take your time, right? What just happened? What just happened right there, right? So it's another turnover. It's number 7. Not only that, you did the cardinal sin as a guard, trying to dribble through double teams. None of our players are ranked. I don't have any of the Boozer twins. I don't have a Scottie Pippen Jr. I don't have Bronny James or Bryce James on this team. I don't have Cooper Flag. I don't have anybody. Taco Fall, even though he's in China. I don't have anybody on this team who is nationally ranked. I don't have anybody on this team. So for you to have that, I just said in the timeout what to do. And to do the complete opposite of what I just said to do, it really it's not good. It's not good. And it hurts us. It's another spill in the cup. Another spill in the cup. Another reason why this game was so frustrating is because we need to move the ball through the press, and we have a press breaker. I just went over it in the timeout. Again, the practice press breaker that we worked on Wednesday. You went rogue. We get these results. And that's a silly foul right there. And it adds up. It's another spill in the cup. It adds up. Those little fouls, they add up. And then look, Diego got to get responsibility. Hands up, don't reach. Uh oh, we get some video. There we go. Little video glitches. That's a good look by Diego. Um, and let's see, that's another foul on the floor. Let me pause it and see if I can get some better video quality here. I think that's just my computer. Yeah, another one. Another shooter at the line. Another foul at the line. And these fouls add up as this game was going to be. This game is contested. And we're not too deep. We're not deep enough to where we have people running people in and out of this team. We're not. It's just that's the way it is. So you have to use your fouls sparingly. In actuality, when you actually are beat, not not on things like that. That was a bad foul. That was a bad foul. Contest, if they're good, they're good. And that's another turnover. Folks, that is 8 turnovers in the quarter. All right, I got 8 turnovers. I have 2 missed free throws. It's a good block. Look ahead up. That's another turnover. Give the ball to a guard. Head up. Just give the ball to a guard. We have too many heroes on this team. Too many people who just want to put their own stamp on the game instead of making the easiest play possible to make everybody better. Nobody on this team makes anyone around them a better player. And I think that's something that we need to learn. I think I have a few of my um, other um, my other teams who they want to get people involved. They want to move the ball. They don't care if they get the shine. They just want to get the win. I think right there for you to have a guard who's waiting for you right here, calling for the ball, right? And you put 2 dribbles down when I already tell you about the press and about, hey, this is what we need to do in the press. Got we we gotta pass the ball and use our press break, and the ball should not even touch the ground. This is an example of, if you don't listen, they're gonna teach us. And I can't save you. I can't save our team all the time. We have to make better decisions. We have to make quality decisions. As this video is almost going 30 minutes long, and like it's brutal. And there's nothing to be frustrated. No circle. Okay, get it back to the SI. Pass to. Oh, jeez. Man, they call it a travel, and that can't be a travel right there. That's just got to go up strong. And nobody getting back on defense, getting back late, and it really should have been a foul. Wow, we got lucky there. Good rebound. Good. Good. I should have been one right there, but it's all right. It's all good. It's a foul. Gotta say straight up. We fouled so many shooters, and that should have been a foul, but we got lucky. We got lucky right there. Here we go. Jalen, I go to a spot. He's rocking too far back. I think I'm yelling at him. Get middle. Get middle. Dribbling. Dribbling. Actually beat it. Good. But still not where we need to be. That's the thing. We're making it hard. No ball pressure. That's a bad foul. He ends up fouling. I think he ends up fouling out of the game, where he's got 4. He teeters the line to where I need to pull him out because he's got so many fouls. Trenton plays so hard for me. I appreciate Trenton a lot. I think he's a great player. He's got to make a school team. I would love for him to make a school team. That would be amazing because he's come such a long way. I'm super proud of him. It just makes me happy just even talking about him. Good rebound, Jacob. One more. Good. I'm calling for the swing. That's a hero ball. That's what we're gonna. That's what we're gonna. I'm gonna bring a cape. Wear the cape. It's hero ball. That's disgusting. You're my best 3-point shooter. I get it, but we don't take contested threes like that. So if they get the ball right now, I'm counting that as a turnover. That didn't even hit glass or nothing. Lucky we got the rebound. That's turnover. So it ends up becoming a turnover. That's 10 turnovers. First half, easy layup. Nope. bail, good, and then like we end up getting out of it, but I admit to this right here. That was a bad timeout for me, but at the same time, I've seen so much of disgustingness. I've seen so much of that like just garbageness. I'm so frustrated at this point. This is my second time calling a timeout to beat the press. And right out the timeout, right out of the timeout, what happens? Another turnover. And that is 11. So, how many of these are Ramones? Like, that's a that was a really bad turnover. And once again, nobody playing that middle. Nobody. It's Ghost. It's Ghost. And dribbling through double teams. Which leads to another easy bucket. We travel. I mean, got lucky. We beat ourselves this game. This is really hard to watch. And once again, where do I tell them to start? At the free throw line. What do I tell them to do? Circle. There it is, wide open. He missed it. 12. We play so hard though. And that's the thing too. That's why I get so mad at this is because we play so hard, but we make like the craziest mistakes that just hurt us. Like I said, we fill that cup. We fill that cup. There we go. Knock down a free throw. I like that. All right, we're shooting 50% right now from free throws. All right. He's got one more. See if he'll knock it down. And he did. All right. It's probably 6 or 8. It's all the turnovers. And he wasn't lying about that. Our defense was playing pretty well. I mean, like, besides like the lack of doubling and sometimes where we're at, like overall the defense has been playing pretty well. Like the defense played pretty well first half. And so like the thing is like they talk to me about this. Like Diego talks to me about this. He understands. Am I too passionate sometimes? I love it. I just get fired up because I want these kids to win. Like I go so hard for these kids. Like I really do. Like I want them to experience like a winning culture and be a part of something that they built. Now right here, let's see what we can do here. Where's my guy in the middle? Nobody in the middle. Nobody in the middle. Nobody looking up. Look at that. Just dribbled into it. But Jason's got to come up. We got to help each other. But Ramon's also got to be looking for a pass and not just dribbling that. He got bailed out by a foul. Got bailed out. He's getting bailed out. He dribbled through a double team right there. He got lucky. It's the thing. He's just. I'm gonna bite my tongue. We'll see. All right, we get a momentary stoppage right here. Dribble. And look at me. I'm all over him. I'm all over him about it too. Like it's just so frustrating to watch him dribble through multiple double teams because it's fool's gold if he makes it through. It's not real. It's not real because if you do something 8 times and you get through once, that doesn't mean you failed. You failed, right? Hey, Dave over here. You over there getting people with their shirts untucked. Tuck your shirts in. All right, let me go back. Let's go back. Go back. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, it's a bad three. And the feet not set. I know he wants to get off, but at the same time, at the sake of the team, it's crazy. It leads to that. Bad shots lead to good shots for them. Bad shots lead to good shots. There it is. Got good passing. You got to finish. Smoke the layup. Left hand. Use your left hand. No, stop the ball. And then we got a foul. Gotta stop the ball. And when you miss layups, it leads to layups on the other end. We have to hit those layups, and then also it has to go up with your left hand. You gotta go up with your left, finish with your left. We work on our left all day. Ball pressure. Letting him go anywhere. Where's middle? Finish. Smoked layup. So hard to hear the whistles in this gym. No ball pressure. Like there's no double. Like what Ramon's in man. Uh, at what at what point did I say we're in man? This is what I'm talking about IQ. This is where I talk about like we can't lose ourselves in the moment and know our assignments. If we just know our assignments, the other things will come. If we just do our job, other things will come. So now we have to play in a man because somebody went off script, right? Ramon is not where he needs to be. I've never called man at all. I never said man. I never said, hey, we're out of the zone. Go to man. I never said that. Never ever said that. But we go rogue. This is what happens. Let's go. And it probably costs us a possession, which is it does. Lollipop. I'm forced to call a timeout here. I burn one. It's so hard to explain everything in a timeout. And we fouled the shooter. I think I had an edit right here, um, where we missed a little bit, but it's all good. You know that I just get so. Oh, geez, and that's what happens. And you got to box out, especially off of free throws. There's there's no there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You got to box out. You got to win. You got to win that box. You have to. Especially like you're one of my best rebounders, and he's powerful. I get it. He's very powerful, but at the same time, we need a box out. Then I got to go to my bench because he's in foul trouble. This is where things start going downhill. This is where things start going really downhill. Foul trouble. Look at this bailing. I can't remember. He's going to the sideline. Like I explained this to the yellow, and I'm gonna explain this to the red. First of all, once again, why are we dribbling when we know that's what they want us to do? We need to stay out of. Oops, there we go. Gotta stay out of this areas right here. Those areas, no go. Right here, it's a go. Okay? Trenton, just stay right here. Pass the ball back and forth to Jalen. Play hot potato. We have time. That's the thing. We are so quick to just put the ball on the floor, put our heads down, and just drive, and not even look at anybody while we're doing it. It just leads into bad things, and that could have been a potential turnover. Another one. Let's go. Yep, I gotta be faster. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's right now we have 12 turnovers. I haven't counted. And it's just to say that. There you go. But we gotta hit our free throws. Speed up here. Let's go back. First one. Clank. Gotta hit free throws. Ah, Jalen, nice rebound. Got a bucket. See, and like I love how patient they are. Jacob, where you at? Yeah, killed us right there. Not having our right correct personnel in just murdered us, and that was because of foul trouble. That was because like on offense, like we were turning the ball over so much, doing too much, giving the ball up. Yeah, that was a good three right there. That was Diego's best shot right there. He's got to make that. Too easy. This is where it all falls down. To moving too fast, to slow it up. We don't need to move that fast. Like we don't even have the advantage. Slow down. Hmm. There we go. Diego's hitting his free throws. Thank you. Okay. Hit both those free throws. Now, going to the fourth quarter. Let's see what I'm talking about right now. So, a thing that I'm looking at back going back, I gotta find a willing passer, and like between Ramon and Diego, who are my best ball handlers, they're not willing passers. So like I have to either coach one of them to be a willing passer, and I've been trying so hard to give that up in that situation. We actually got a trap right there and forced a three, which is I guess that's what we want right there. But we got to push finally. Yeah, because he does he began people to lower back, and that was a good call right there. So right here, no circle from the top. Good. Give it back up. Got to give it up. It's like reminiscent of like the first quarter, which I think it is. You better watch that because you can get called for a T. That's their turnover. They moved the ball so well, and then like they didn't double right there. This is crazy. Like why not double? Like they moved the ball so well. Look at that. That's just great passing. Yeah, that should be an offensive right there. That should have been offensive right there. But they just the way they move the ball is just crazy how they play together. And that's why they make the game much easier for themselves. Everything they did right there was easy, and they just wore us down. And just it's like tennis. Tennis, you have unforced errors, and the more unforced errors you have, it's so hard to win points. So like we had so many unforced errors this game between the fouls, dribbling through double teams, and then the turnovers that like it just wears you down. It just beats you down. It's crazy. And then also too when you don't box out and you don't get rebounds, it's another thing. You give up two, three different shot opportunities and we pass the ball into the corner. We're not supposed to do that. That's a, and that was such a great pass. Got to catch the ball. And that's another another turnover. Oh my goodness. What a that was a beautiful pass. We just got it. It's an unforced error. No ball pressure. Do what you need to do. That should have been a guy's little steal right there. Good block. That's an offensive foul. There you go. Good closeout. Gotta get the board. Ah. 15. Where's my middle? There's nobody middle. Nobody middle. And 16. And another foul. Scrambling on defense. I mean, they're missing shots. With 4 minutes left, we just started to get rebounds. And then right here, all the way, good. There's a knockdown for a free throw. We've made our last three free throws, so that's pretty nice. That's a yeah, that's a positive barometer. And there's another one. Jason, good job. There you go, good steal. Smoked layup. So big. So big. I think we have like it's either 6 to 8 points of smoked layups. Get it out of the corner. Ball, get it out of the corner and turnover. Got it back though. Still a turnover. And knock these down. All right, so they got timeout. Yeah, he has 4 fouls right now, so I'm trying to tell him he's got 4 fouls. He doesn't want to come out, but at the same time, it's like you got 4 fouls. I need you on offense. You're one of my best offensive players, which we weren't even looking for you throughout the game. That's another thing too. I gotta preach on that too, and I'm gonna go over that at the end. I'm gonna spend like the last like 5 minutes going over certain things that I think we need to do, especially like feed our bigs. Like our bigs has got fairly little touches. Jason did a really good job on his free throws. Diego did a good job on his free throws. Makai struggled. Ah. Alright, you made that one. Yeah, you made that one. I like how they create a wall right there in front of the rim. That's actually really good. And we got to hit that. It's wide open. Yeah. It's a nice shot, Makai. Alright, so they call timeout. Yeah, that's a bad foul. That's a really bad foul. Yeah, there's now we're in this man. We got to stay, and then like Trenton got bumped off, and then that we get in the half court setting. I should have called a 1-3-1. because now we're just getting torched. Individually, we can't stick with these guys because they do so much motioning. And then also like their off the ball screens. Um, they do a really good job. And look, yo, where did that pass? Who was that to? That is number, oh my gosh, we got 18. In what world, as this game progresses, because I'm about to shut it down because we have five left. In what world do you win any game when you are down by such a large number? Ramon is definitely the gift and the curse because he turns the ball over and then makes a 3 point opportunity. That is nice. Let's see here. All right, so then he hits that one. Let's play this. There you go. No foul. That was a foul, but he didn't get that call. That's double team. You got lucky. Yeah, got another steal. We needed that. That's a good board. Now they got turnover. This ending is kind of crazy, but then they end up weathering the storm. But overall, like at the end of the game, they definitely played hard. But never should have came to this though. It never should have came to this. I drop a play right here. I drop a play, and there's a play right here. It's supposed to be a double screen. Nobody screened. Makai didn't do his job. All right, I'm gonna go back to it. Okay, so here we go. As this video's getting so long, I know. Okay, so he's supposed to catch the ball right here, right? Jason is supposed to come set a screen to get him to the rack. Makai is supposed to be a double screen. Makai is supposed to come and set another screen so he could just go and just get whatever he wants. Then he could pass it to Diego. But instead, we have zero screen. And this is what I'm talking about. Execution off of timeouts. It's almost worthless for me to draw things up if we're not going to run it. You know what I mean? And then like so, I should give. It's all I can't give out timeouts. Um, what do they call it? Like off timeout execution, or like the off the timeout plays. I can't do that when we want to do our own thing. And yeah, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. We can be better. Let's move on. We needed a foul right here, but we didn't. Yeah, we needed a foul. Nobody wants to go to the ball. It's just crazy. And another turnover. 19. He got a foul. He didn't want to do him like that. And it's a good game. So I'm gonna fast forward here to my speech, and then I'm gonna go in on my 2 cents of what I saw after this game. All right. Okay. Here we go. Listen up. That pissed me off. We have 18. 8 points worth. I try to. So, I'm gonna let Coach Troy speak and then I'm gonna close this video. Alright, so now let me read off what I got here. I got 9 turnovers, right? We shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 free throws. Wow. We missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I mean, that's not bad. That's like what, 65, 70%. My math might be off, but I mean that's not bad. But the glaring thing of this is the 19 turnovers that happened. The dribbling through double teams, unable to get the ball up through the press, just because we're not in our spots. Um, that stuff, we filled our cup, and eventually we overpoured, and that's what happened. Passionate speech there at the end by me. As sometimes, because like the last thing I'm gonna make this so quick. This video is like an hour and 5 minutes right now. I care about these guys, and I want them to be successful. And like I said, they work extremely hard. I mean, they work really hard. I'm proud of how hard they work. I'm proud to be around a good group of young men that I am. At the same time, to see it over and over and over and over and over again, and I want them to watch these videos because so they can see what I'm seeing, and they can see like a coach ain't go crazy when he's yelling at us, and I don't want to yell at them like that, but at the same time, I gotta hold them accountable for that. We're not gonna get better unless we gotta change it. Um, Especially our primary ball handlers. They need to be much better. We got to get the ball over to the bigs a lot more. We got to use them a lot more. And um, defensively, I think we could trap more. Um, but we could have won that game. That was a winnable game. I'm gonna sign off because this is a long video. If you guys like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment. Make sure it's constructive. Don't just say we suck. And yeah, these Saturdays are just hot and they're cold. They're up and or down. Looks like some games, like we get the results that we're looking for. Even the games we don't win, like I'm just looking for results. I'm just looking for growth because these guys are gonna play in their school teams, and I just want to make sure they go out there and represent themselves, their family, high intensity, um, to the fullest, and the stuff that I see over and over and over again is if there's better players on the team, then they're going to get cut. And that's what I'm worried about. So I want to make sure that there are contributors to their teams. All right, I've rambled on for a lot. I'm going to sign off this video. I appreciate everybody for watching and for staying for an hour and 7 minutes of your time. Thank you, and enjoy Election Day, and enjoy the rest of the week. Goodbye.